We've all been told that after we're 40, we can only wear matte eyeshadows. So that rule is out the door. Okay, so these are the colors of the season.
What do you know? My brush roll that I've had for 20 years fell out of my hand when I'm getting in the car.
You can find good in everything.
All right, you guys, my friend Amber is in town from California. She is a makeup artist. She's amazing. She did a lot for Mirabelle Makeup. She was like the president or vice president of the company. Basically, I've known her since hair school, since before I even knew Davey. And she's one of my sweet, sweet best friends that I just love. And
Bye-bye, Mama.
I'm gonna go spend a girls' night with her, taking all my makeup so she can go through it and throw away the crap I don't need anymore and that's gross and probably rancid because I haven't been paying attention to my makeup. And she's gonna teach me a new spring makeup look. So you guys get to come. So here's my friend. Actually, here's another friend. No. And Amber, both from hair school.
Yep.
And I'm not even sure what's gonna happen tonight because you've already gone through my makeup, but it's gotten bad again. So I'm sorry.
Okay, well, we're doing a spring look, so maybe some new stuff.
Awesome. Okay, let's do it.
A little bit about me, first of all. I'm Amber. Some of you know me.
Hi,
some of
Amber.
you don't. Oh no. Hi, Amber. So what I did was basically come up with the idea and then find all the pieces together and put it together, and I did that for a lot of years. And I built the Mirabelle brand into the #1 salon professional makeup brand. And then I left about 2 years ago, and I was thinking, what do I think I should do after this, you know? And I realized that a couple of things. The makeup world is so oversaturated. There are thousands of products everywhere, and it makes people that don't want to spend their whole life researching makeup, right? Lost a little bit. And the trends have changed. It's really heavy makeup, very Instagram, like wear like 20 shades of concealer, let's sculpt your face, all that kind of stuff. If you don't want to, or you don't want to have the time, then you kind of don't know what to do anymore. So Makeup Rescue is dedicated to that, okay? It's to help everyone figure out what's worth buying and what's not. And so what I did is I spent 2 years shopping and really immersing myself in all of the cosmetics out there and evaluating products based on how I would create them. And one of the things that I always asked myself when I was creating a product is, should this product actually exist on the market? I don't think a lot of brands ask themselves that. They're launching something every week for a sales bump. And so I can tell you there is not enough technology, enough trends to fulfill once a week launching stuff. So there's probably 80% junk on the market, and that's probably a safe estimate. You could probably even go to like 5 to 10% is good out of what's launched on the market. So how do you know what to buy? That's the question. And that's the makeup tips we're gonna talk about today. Some things you can do to stop wasting money on makeup and not getting a bunch of junk. White substance, okay? That's white titanium dioxide, white mica, white talc, some sort of texture like that, okay? And it's a thick white substance powder. Then they just drop a little bit of red, a little bit of black, a little bit of yellow in it and and a lot of white. It's always made from white, okay? And when they make a foundation shade range, they always start from the darkest color and then keep adding white until they get to the end. Then what they do, it's a big powder, they've sifted it, and then they pour it on a pressing table in pans. So you see the little metal pans, right? And then the presser comes down and boom, really hard on it with a ribbon that makes that nice little texture on top and presses it down into the pan, okay? But it's straight up dry powder, all of it just pressed really hard together. They put a few binding ingredients that make it so it sticks. Okay, so that was like 10 to 12 years ago. And then 5 to 6 years ago, they reinvented powders completely. And they started making them as liquids. This is what I'm calling fresh florals, okay? And it's because it's a mix of all of my favorite spring colors, which usually it's either corals or pinks or purples, but they kind of paired them all together this year, and I really am loving it. And on the red carpet, all the stars from Crazy Rich Asians look amazing in these colors. So that's what I thought the spring look would be. This is it. We've all been told that after we're 40, we can only wear matte eyeshadows, right? Has anyone been told that?
Nobody
My
told me
grandma
that.
always
You
buys-
can't wear any glitter. You can't wear any sparkle.
Yeah, my grandma was.
The older you get, you really should wear matte.
I'm like, you can wear sparkle.
After 40?
Yeah, usually. Okay, this is why old traditional powders, pearl in them was heavy. So it looked heavier than a matte. That's just the way it was because it was chunkier. Okay, now with this new liquid to powder, it can leave pearl behind without any texture.
So we're good.
So that rule is out the door. You can wear pearl at any age as long as you get the right formula. And a lot of these liquid to powder formats, these are all synthetic brushes because they put them on better, but you can also just put it right, look at how much better it goes on with your fingertip. And that's what I mean about your products being easy to apply. You shouldn't need a bunch of brushes. They should just go on and feel amazing. So a lot of times you can use your fingertip to apply the color quickly and then use a brush to blend it out, okay? So I'm just doing it over her entire eyelid. Here's this color.
Do they still sell that Mirabella?
They do, and it's on sale, $10.
What is it called?
Latte Swirl Brilliant in their sale section.
And is it like supposed to be used as a blush or just kind of whatever?
It's a blush, but I use it as eyeshadows.
Okay.
All of the powders I would make, I'd use for everything because
Okay. It's pretty.
Okay, so these are the colors of the season.
Is it a liquid or is it?
It's a gel pencil.
So great.
But their colors, I mean, just check it out.
The
Just check it
teal, they have a really
Yeah.
great teal that I
But check out
like.
this brown.
Yeah, it's
Everything on
pretty.
my
It's
leaves.
really
Okay, I want to see.
Check out this brown.
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing. Okay, so I'm putting it on and then I'm gonna take this brush and kind of blend it into the eye a little bit so it's not looking like a straight line. The only reason I'm doing that is because these add shimmer really fast.
Okay.
So
Just
by the
to kinda
time
tone
you
it
kept
down.
layering it, then all of a sudden you're like a glitter
I
bomb.
know exactly what you mean.
Okay, so like for instance, like this, watch.
Yeah.
It has a ton of glitter, but watch as I add and add and add, it gets too much. It gets a lot more. So I don't want to add too much glitter. And I'm actually going to do it with my fingertip to get the most payoff immediately. And I'm just doing it right in the center of her eye. And you don't have to be super accurate, okay? That's one thing that I think people get scared of. They think they can't try anything new because they don't know how. And with these kinds of products, you just put a little bit on. Don't be scared. Interesting shade. But I'm gonna just go on the outside. And see, I'm just using my finger. I'm not being super accurate, right? I'm just putting some on. And this one, I'm doing on the inner corner and a little, because it's got a lot of orange in it. And so the darker your skin tone, the better it looks, but for us lighter skin tone, you just use a little. No, me, you're darker than me too. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is just kind of take a little bit
I'm getting a spray tan.
more.
Spray tan.
So this has a bronzer that's matte on the one side and the highlighter that is light. So instead of just calling everything shimmer, if you talk about it more like how much light it adds to your skin when it's reflected, then it makes more sense. When you're layering levels of light, like people would teach you, here's her cheekbone, the contour goes under the cheekbone.
That's what I
This is wrong, okay? Because it drags your face like down, it's too big. But if you do it under your cheekbone just won't and fell down, okay?
So you do it on the cheeks.
You do it on the cheekbone and you layer it over the top of each other, okay? So the bottom half of your cheekbone is your matte, the top half is your shimmer, and then the blush goes somewhere in the middle.
Everybody's told me that my makeup's all wrong all these years.
Okay, but that's what I don't want you to think. It's just everyone has their own opinions about how to do things, you know? But this, I've been watching makeup artists for years. I've been doing photo shoots with them. And you can do things that they do and look better, you know? But you don't need all their skill as long as you get the right formulas, first of all. You're as clean as they are. That doesn't mean that they didn't make a mistake to start with. They just cleaned it up after they made it, right? So the actual trendy look doesn't have blush. Me, I can't go without blush, so I put a tiny little bit on my cheek.
That's cute. You look really cute.
It's so pretty.
When you close your eyes, like it barely shimmers, so it looks really, really cute
So
from this side.
the
Do you
reason-
have it on your eyes too right now? I can
Yeah.
tell you guys
Yeah.
have the same now.
Yeah.
So pretty.
Any change you have to your makeup takes a couple weeks to get used to it. Okay, don't give up. This, you can tell like it's just not luxurious filling.
I want to fill it.
It's kind of
and I put
dry.
some
Dry.
Yes.
And what's crazy is this is like a new thing
Yes.
that they just came out. Like we're talking
Okay,
about.
about 1 in
Oh, it's
10
MAC.
batches of MAC is good.
Yeah.
1 in 10.
1 in 10.
So,
Okay.
Color Pop cream. Wait,
where
these are
is it?
creams. Here.
Oh, that. That's
Okay.
really thick, heavy.
I
Yes,
know.
heavy
This
and
is
very
heavy.
texturized. Like,
Okay.
see how it's making my textures pop out?
Yeah.
That means what that's going to
For
do the
sure.
same thing. But look how it never dries down. It has too much dimethicone in it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
so it
it's-
slips
Oh,
all the way
it
off.
slips,
and that's
yeah.
why I don't like it.
Okay.
Okay, so when you're looking for these, what you want
Too much dimethicone, I could have told you that.
So what you want to look at for is that it goes on. It would go
Okay.
on nice, but that feeling goes away.
I love
Is that
long lasting
lipstick?
and I love color.
And it's a good thinness, but I gag because it's so thin. It feels like a salad
Well, that's
dressing.
what I'm wearing.
But it looks fine.
But
I can't
it's
stand
pretty.
that texture.
Revlon.
So Revlon Ultra HD Gel Lip Colors.
Long-lasting, cheap lip colors.
And then
Okay, so some of the awesome things I learned is that powder has come a long way. So if you have super old powder you've been using forever, change it and get something new that's lightweight. These color pops, I'm really excited about these. I have a couple at home, but I'm gonna buy some more because they dry out fast. You have to tighten the lid really good, but they're cool. They're like a liquidy one that's easy to put on. So if that helps you guys out, and go and check out Makeup Rescue. She is absolutely amazing. She has a really easy to use questionnaire, and then she like suggests products for you specifically. And they're always amazing products. So it's awesome. You guys will love it. 1 minute status update. We're still doing YouTube. We have 5 kids in exchange student, and we bought a bus.
and you bought a bus. I saw that you bought a bus.
I know, I'm like, April, you have
So
a
you just store it like up next to your
It's
house.
in our driveway.
No, she is so
Or you just take your friends and you all go
We
and
just
go.
go. You want to ride? Get in the bus.
I love it.
But I have to tell you, you are amazing at makeup. Thank you for explaining it to me again, because I could do this once a week and still have crazy makeup stuff. But yeah, go check her out, you guys. I'm gonna put a link in the description. And thank you, Amber, for the fun night. This
Guys.
is awesome.
Yeah.
And it was good to see your dad again. I haven't seen your dad for like 17 years.
No, I'm laughing. I'm like,
What do you know? My brush roll that I've had for 20 years fell out of my hand when I'm getting in the car. Oh my gosh. I'm just picking up all my old brushes off the ground and they rolled down the street. No, I think it's fine. I'll back up and see if I got anything else under there. I stayed way too late talking to my friends. I just love friends that you can not see for years, and then when you see them again, it's like no time has passed, and those are those kind of friends. I just love them both. We've been through a lot. Anyway, thanks for watching the vlog, you guys. I hope you got a little bit of education, and if you need help with your makeup, check out Amber. She really is amazing. She knows her stuff, and she's great. So thanks for watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. I almost forgot to tell you to not forget to find good in everything. Okay, now bye.